guys, Bethany Wilson here with Rough Beginnings Rehab with one of my rants with love. There's definitely love on this one and there's definitely rants. It's like equal parts, so I'm going to be a little bit on my soapbox here, but don't take it too personally. Don't be offended, but I'm going to tell you guys to stop doing something. So, and this happens every year, but the bigger I get, the more emails I get about crazy puppy issues, okay? And a lot of them are really normal puppy issues that everybody goes through. They don't expect it. Why do people get puppies around Christmas? I should do a whole nother rant about why do people get puppies around the holidays when it's cold and they can't potty train them. That should be like a whole separate rant. Okay, so sorry, anyway, to my point. These adorable puppies right here, these are from the German Shepherd Rescue in Burbank, California. We just got them in, and they're 3.5 weeks old. We got to start weaning them right away. So they spend like a couple hours away from their mom every day for a few days, and we get them used to eating. So I, immediately observed some things about these puppies, and it made me think of, I've had two board and train puppies recently that they honestly broke my heart. The puppies were really difficult at a really young age. I'm not talking about 6-month-old crazy dogs. I'm talking about 10-week, well, one was 12 weeks, the other was 16 weeks. Difficult puppies for me. And I know what I'm doing. and I mean that, what I'm about to say, I mean with all the love in my heart. When you go and pick out a puppy from a breeder, and especially when you see them at like 6 weeks old, really young, why would you pick the one running around like crazy? I mean, really. Out of all these sweet little puppies, some are sleeping, some are milling around in the grass, some snuggle up to you, and you pick the crazy one running around, picking on the other dogs, trying to escape, pawing at you, climbing up on you. I mean, really? Red flag, red flag, red flag, okay? All right, so I'm being a little funny. I'm picking on some of you. I'm sorry. Sort of. I'm sort of sorry. But no, really, the last two puppies that I got recently were they were really tough, really driven, little crazy, and they were both from breeders, and both of those poor families, they completely understand where they went wrong now. That they went and they picked out puppies that were really fun and driven and running around and seemed like they were going to be great, lively family members. And it's just not how it went down. It's not how it played out. So, dogs build drive as they get older. And sometimes during adolescence, dogs will calm down. Sometimes they can even have a huge shift. You can have a crazy, driven, feisty dog that really calms down during adolescence. I can't say, percentage-wise how much that happens, because I always see the dogs that doesn't happen to, and they get worse. But I had a real handful of dogs, of puppies, and some puppy questions that really made me think, wow, you got the puppy that was probably whining. Even when you weren't there, you didn't see that puppy was probably whining like crazy, lots of anxiety, versus the puppy that was calm and just chilling and hanging out and seemed boring. But give that dog a few months and he's going to be a crazy fun, middle of the road, mid energy, maybe even lower to mid energy type of dog. And that's what most families need. That is what most of them need. And then if you get a breed, like let's say you're going to go look at a German Shepherd, or even a Pitty, medium level energy for them is like high energy for most other breeds, so then you also have to look at the breed too. So, if I'm going to go look at Shih Tzus and I, the one that's sleeping in the corner and is never wakes up, I might not choose that one, but I might choose the one that's got a little bit of oomph, but not the one that's running around like crazy and while everybody else is sleeping. I'll choose a middle of the road for a family dog because Shih Tzus can be lumps. Now, don't get me wrong, we've had some driven, crazy, silly driven Shih Tzus, but Shih Tzus can just be lumps, you know. So if I do want one with a little bit more energy, you know, play with the family and things like that, I'll go for the middle of the road puppy. But for a family dog, if I'm gonna go pick out a German Shepherd, I want the one snoozing, because I know I can, if I want to create drive, I can always create drive in a dog, especially a German Shepherd. So, you know, you also got to look at breed, guys. But, you know, poodles, the same thing happens a lot with poodles and golden doodles. This happens a lot. People get the cute, feisty ones, and they are really in for some trouble. So this rant with love is to tell you guys that if you're going to get a dog from a breeder, a puppy from a breeder, stop choosing the fun, crazy ones. Don't do it. Don't do it. And if you do, and I get your email and you're like, oh, I saw that rant that you did and I didn't follow your advice, will you please still help me and answer these questions? I'm going to tell you no. You got to be accountable for your own decisions. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Please email me all of your questions, but seriously, stop picking these puppies. Just stop it. Just stop and do yourself a favor and pick this one or this one or this one. Stop choosing the crazy puppies. So here's a side note real quick. When we first unloaded these puppies, I knew this one was trouble. The one here with the four, I think he's the only one with the 4 white paws. But when we put the crate down, he was the only one practically screaming. And I thought a puppy was stepping on him or something. No, he was screaming to get out. And then when he got out, he immediately started running around, playing with the other dogs, jumping up on me, checking me out. And unless I was going to do like hardcore, you know, fly ball, Schutzhund training, you know, just be a ridiculous sportsman with my dog, I would not even consider this puppy. And so, you know, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to tell anybody not to get a puppy, but no, I am. If I just have a family, you know, dog goes for a walk or so a day, you know, a couple hikes a month or something like that, you know, I would never get a puppy like this. He's going to need so much more. So yeah, so it just kind of gives you an idea of what you're looking for. And like this one right here with all the whining and carrying on and trying to escape, you know, that kind of drive and which can lead to anxiety, you know, all this boo-hooing. So, you know, I'm going to pick, especially if I'm picking a more driven breed in general, I'm going to pick the calmest one that I can. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this rant with love, lots of love. Stop getting puppies at Christmas. Just stop it. You can't potty train them. It's freezing cold or it's raining.